when I have my time in here with you is I have a day that's dedicated to heavy strength, like max effort strength. And I say that broadly because it's not like we're powerlifting and you can cleanly have these like 4 days a week where you're doing like upper, lower, and you know, squat, bench, deadlift, whatever. Because like we said before, it's really important that you understand that you're a jiu-jitsu athlete first. Yeah. So I have one day where I really want to challenge your strength. And then I have another day that's very much devoted to taking everything out that we can, conditioning wise. We also mix in some more explosive work there. And then the rest of the schedule is stuff you do on your own. So additional conditioning, additional, you know, like what I would call accessories or structural stuff. But so a lot of what we're going often between deadlift and squat as like a big driver for the lower body. And then we're going, we're using the upper body days often more dynamically. So we're working on the sort of dynamic upper body strength because I think you have pretty good upper body strength. So I want to make sure you have the endurance and the explosiveness there, and just managing shoulders, elbows, you know, wrists are something that can bother a lot of grapplers. So we're just doing things to just always keep that stuff healthy. And grip strength is something huge. To be able to like execute any technique, you have to be able to actually make a grip. And if you can't make a grip and you can't hold somebody, it's like, you know, that's a problem.
Yeah, I feel like everything's very well-rounded because like it translates so well to jiu-jitsu, you know? Like even when we do the pull thing, it's like it's a bigger grip. So I'm working my grip at the same time I'm pulling. So the same thing jiu-jitsu. Like when you hold someone, you're grabbing plus using the same type of muscle, you know? So everything so like translates so well, you know? Like with the deadlift, like you always try to make me keep the right grip until the last time I can to switch. You know, when you do the cardio day, I feel like it's so, like especially for my style, like passing. So it translates so well, like 2 minutes trying to get the pass, because it takes time. So it's the same thing there. It's like 2 minutes pushing back and forth. 2 minutes trying to pass, you know? And then the bike, like a 20 seconds blitz pass. That's how I try to translate, like in my style of passing jiu-jitsu, because everything feels same thing as I'm doing jiu-jitsu, you know? Like when we do that rotation, same thing when you have to grab something and you yank from, you know? Same thing, same all core and legs. It translates the same as some type of move in jiu-jitsu.
Well, I just tried to, it goes back to what I said before, I just tried to really give the sport it's the dignity it deserved with respect to strength and conditioning, that the thought process that needed to be there.
And that's the whole time in jiu-jitsu, like you said. Whole time you're grabbing. Even if you're top or bottom, you're grabbing, pushing, it's the whole time. And that's like, literally, we do an hour working that. You know, even if it's not specific for that, but it's an hour using that.
It's one of the easiest ways to bake it in is to just literally bake it in. You don't have to like sit and just like squeeze a thing for an hour. We're like building it into other things. Yeah, and that's important. So grip strength is huge. Now, wrestling has some of the best, most established strength and conditioning protocols. Some wrestlers are some of the strongest people you'll come across, most athletic, most conditioned. There were things I pulled from there and ideas that I took and just modified them a little bit. And you know, the sled being a big one, you'll see like the best wrestlers are able to just push ridiculously heavy sleds. But it's the right vector of force, like the right direction, like to apply to pushing into somebody, like going into a guard pass.
Yeah, people just think like it's about the taking down. No, actually it's huge for guard pass.
Yeah, absolutely.
Huge,
definitely,
huge.
And you know, you're gonna, minus 80, there's gonna be guys that are gonna have really sticky guards, so you have to really just keep driving at them and try to overwhelm them. So the Terminator robot analogy applies still.
I'm ready.
Different size people.